Okay. Surprise. I have no idea what I'm in for. And I should lower the music before I push on. Give me a moment here. Okay, so, I don't know what I'm in for. The menu music really makes me wish this was a beat-em-up or some kind of an action game. God damn it, it does not have the rights to be this banging. It's like, damn it, I want to fight something to this. But, well, it is what it is, you know? It's a visual novel, and I figure, let's see which one captures my interest in roughly 2 hours. So by that I mean, I'll give Doppelgänger 2 hours. I'll give Andy and Lele 2 hours. Then I'll probably just throw up an audience poll and just congregate together what I really think. Well, actually no. Maybe it's just better if I pick this one. Part of me thinks, yeah, Andy and Lele are probably gonna win. But you never know. This might surprise me, which is why it's going first, because Lele going first would be a little too damn obvious. And we're about strange games around here. See, Christmas Castlevania, which is apparently at its end soon. I don't think I'm that good. I think the game is that short, but, anyways. I do feel a little better, but I do hope this is mostly voice acted, cause, well, I'm sure I'll be fine if I have to read the text. Anyway. So, I guess background information. How much do I know about Holostars? In truth, I'll tell you this. I can list things about Flay, Shinri, maybe Axel, and, Regis, but I have not watched any streams of Battle and, Haka, for better or worse. This is, yeah, I don't have. God damn it. If I were a DD, I'd get a fucking F mark right now. Cause, oh boy, I do not watch enough. And there is not enough times in the day. So, that being said, I guess I can base things off of this game instead of watching actual okay. That joke's going too far. Don't actually do that. If you like them here, you should probably watch their streams, and that is that. Alright, well, my biases aside, let's get this shindig on the road. I don't know how much longer I'll last. I'm still recovering from being sick, so we're already not starting off with the best of ideas. But alright, let's go. Alright. You know what? This is an otome. And normally otomes are not my forte. So, you know who gets the honor, the dubious honor? Okay, no. Nah. I've already done that gag for one. Damn it! I can't even think of a gender-bent name for myself. Fuck me. I don't want to use any Mayoshis. Well, other than Pam, but I've already done that gag once. Think Gaku thing. I have no idea what this means. I just strung together and... alright, well, I guess I get to suffer. Why, yes, that is indeed my name. I am Tenkaku. It's just me. Well, anywho. Gotta stretch. An empty hall. Or is it more like a cave? You wander the empty space for what feels like an eternity before happening upon 6 doors. You sense different but vaguely familiar presences on the other sides of each. Oh, okay, to be fair, I've had to do a lot of breathing on that dog shit time crisis section in Kiwami, but that's neither here nor there. Somehow, you know that your journey won't end until you've passed through all of them. You may take as long or as little as you'd like, but you must still pick a door. Now then, Tenkaku, which will it be? Alright. Who to do? Alright, let's see. I think I can make this like a roulette machine. Whichever one lands gets the thing. So let's go! Let's do like 6 rotations. Alright, ready, set, 1, 2, 3. I've lost count, fuck it. Let's just go with the ones I don't know about first. Then we'll just... Okay, one thing's for sure. I'll save these 2 for last. How long is this game? Alright, let's do this. Apparently it's voice acted. Let's see how this goes. The ice plane of Elysium. Take me back to Matinaise. Okay, actually, we're supposed to be on vacation from there, not, never mind. After I passed through that door, of many in the dark, I wound up in an unheard of land. Called that? Guys, what the hell? Oh wait, called that because it's Elysium. Right. I recognize no one. The villagers seem kind enough, albeit hesitant to step out of line to speak with me. I noticed their looks, though. They know I'm not from here. "3 days spent here, and I'd already heard the barkeep whispering to his regulars. It may be because of how I'm dressed. Everyone else roaming the streets is so aristocratic, robed in furs and lace. I try asking as many people as I can about the guild hall, but it's no use. Oh, wait. Kaku, stop. This isn't Sonic 06. Stop! Okay. Nobody knows what Tempest is. There's something... No, never mind. Let's not entertain that thought. We're here for positive vibes. But seriously, though, damn. I wish they were more well-known. But it'll happen. Now then. I seek shelter from the cold weather in an empty library at the edge of the city. Altair, the leader of Guild Tempest, had always advised me to research before digging too deep into unknown territory. Knowing local dangers, politics, or even just the lay of the land could save your life if you're set out on a quest. This is gonna take a while. As I make my way through the aisles of books, one of them stands out from the others around it. Elysium's Truth, it's titled. Elysium's Truth? Drawn in by the title inscribed on the spine, I reach for the book. Uh-oh. An elegantly dressed man brushes hands with me. Poised and refined, when he looks at me, it's as if he's gazing upon an insect. Well, damn. His expression is as cold as the weather outside. But it's a face I'm familiar with. My eyes do a double take over him. It takes a moment for me to comprehend his expression. Altair? Question mark? He takes the Elysium's Truth book from the shelf first. After lowering it to his side, he passes me a smile. Yes? Damn, I really do have to do this. Curses. I was hoping I could get away with just being a little lazy, but I suppose it's time to put in those non-existent acting chops. Alright, well, here we go. Though he watches me expectantly, I realize there's just something a little off. Isn't he taller than Altair? By a couple of centimeters. I check the shoes he's wearing. He'd certainly be taller than Altair, even without the shoes on.
What's wrong?
He has the same voice as him. Everything else is right. Oh no. I've heard that line one too many times to know that, hoo boy, we're going south. I'd often heard this tone from Altair when he's worried about me staying up too late studying maps. Maybe he just hit a post-guild anniversary growth sprout. Either that or I'm just remembering wrong. Did you get taller? I don't think so. Weird. You scared me. I didn't know where you ran off to, Tenkaku. This is definitely not a girl's name. Maybe I should have used Pam. I'm starting to regret this, by all means. But nah. Let's not. The guild's really far from here. It'll be a while before we get back. He knows my name, knows about the guild. I'm probably worried for nothing. This guy is totally not gonna shank me, is he? Like my Halloween costume? Maybe to ease my anxiety, Altair lifts the ends of his cape and slings it behind him, so it flutters. Come to think of it, my last memories of the real Elysium had been around Halloween, too. It's cool. But it's hard for me to pay attention to something like that. If I'm honest, I don't know where this place is or how I wound up here. I've never seen a place called the Ice Plain on the maps back in the guild hall. Most people haven't. Guild newbies especially don't get access to those kind of maps. After all, the Ice Plain is a dangerous place. I'd be crazy to send any of you guys this far out. That makes sense. I was attacked by monsters on the way in. I managed to handle it by myself, though. Damn right. I mean, shit, I'd be a merc not worth any salt if I couldn't do that. Must be thanks to your training. No way! That's all you! Don't sell yourself short! I feel less on guard. Any difference I'd sense Really must have just been my imagination. We should get some rest before heading back to the guild hall, yeah? If we turn in early tonight, we can leave first thing in the morning. Oh. Damn it, Kaku, don't die. Not now. I gotta die in game. Altair slips the book we'd both taken interest in somewhere on his person. Is that okay? Don't underestimate Tempest connections. I'll fill the owner on it later. Come on, Tenkaku, let's go home. Shoot. Oh no, if I slip too far, I might voice act everything southern. God dang it, it really probably was all of that, Dead by Daylight dating sim. Altair and I venture through the Ice Plain Kingdom streets. He leads the way with his usual charisma, and I follow without thinking. We reminisce about the other members of the guild. He even tells me funny stories at a time about all of them, from the times even before I'd joined. The journey doesn't feel long, and before I know it, we stop in front of a castle at the head of the kingdom. Even though it's freezing out here, the gardeners manage to keep the plants green. Yeah! We move, eventually into the castle itself. Horned guards and servants bow to us as we proceed, hall after hall. Coming upon a throne room, I can't help but feel a bit awkward. In contrast, Altair isn't fazed at all by it. He stays cheerful, despite the dreary and intimidating surroundings. It just so happens I'm friend with the royalty here, but it looks like they're not here. Mind if I go to the servants' quarters so I can let them know what's up first? All things going well, we'll enjoy a full 6-course dinner and huge fluffy beds to sleep in tonight. I'll be right back. God, thank goodness none of them are watching this. Holy shit, I am butchering their voices. Fuck. Sure, I'll wait here. Altair gives me a polite wave and hurriedly turns to head inside. At the same moment, the book falls out of his cape without him seeming to notice. I bend over to pick it up off the floor for him. But before I can let him know, he's already left for the hall. I guess I can read through the book a little while waiting, since it seemed interesting. Elysium's Truth, huh? He'd really been set on reading it. I open it to the first page. Prologue, The Hollow Tree. To understand the true Elysium, we must first understand the Hollow Tree. Thinking back on it now, I hadn't seen the Hollow Tree here at all. Shouldn't such a distinct landmark be visible even from far away? I continue skimming the pages one by one, flipping through. Chapter 1, The Founding of Guild Tempest. Wait a second, this book is... Chapter 4, The Land of Xenokuni. It seems to be an encyclopedia about my home. Our home. Why would he be so set on reading about a land he lives in and knows firsthand? He's our leader. He's the one who'd led so many of the expeditions. Another chapter title towards the end catches my eye. Chapter 10, Return to the True Elysium. Return? As in, we're not already there after all? Damn! Oh no, I've been had. Oh dear. Altair seems very angry. Don't scare me like that. I jolt and drop the book when he suddenly comes back into view. Okay, that expression there makes me think, something's up. Whoops, forgot my book. I'll need to take that with me. Where's the gore? Where's the murder? Damn it. Alright. Am I too heated from this morning? I am probably too heated from this morning. Let's continue on. Altair crouches to collect it from the ground. He dusts the dirt off of its surface. I collect my breath. Do we Jon Snow this, or do we ask? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, lies of peace, something I don't frigging know. What's so special about this book, Altair? It's the only copy in existence, a deep read on the world we live in, and its secrets.
What's wrong?
Don't you ever wonder about parallel worlds? Sure I do. There's probably some alternative Kaku who's probably still really into MMOs and multiplayer games somewhere. Maybe. Or one who's more into visual novels than action games. There's probably also one that hates souls. But, I look at him for a long time. It's like his eyes see straight through me, like they see something that I don't. Not really. You mean you've never wondered what another you might be like? I just try to take things day by day. I've got enough to deal with. It's not like guild life is always rainbows and daisies. You know that better than anyone. Dang, I actually have to do both. Oh wait, I need to do my best Jon Snow impression for this. I don't want it. Okay. Don't worry, I don't want your book. I just want to know where I really am. Silly Tenkaku, we're in the Ice Plane. It's a dangerous land of demons, far from Central Elysium. So you grew a couple of centimeters in height, and come out all this way in your Halloween costume to find me. Saying it out loud actually makes it sound all the more ridiculous. The boys and I split up. They're checking the other areas, like the fire plane and the skeleton country. You what? The world... Alright, breathe. The world we live in is bigger than historians ever let on. When the land is overrun by corruption beasts, it makes sense that only the strongest of adventurers are able to document and publish their findings in maps. Adult Christian would probably make a goddamn killing here. Plenty of people never make it back. Tell me where the hollow tree is. It's too far to see from here, but it can be seen even from Xenokuni. Something so big wouldn't just up and vanish. Not unless we were on another plane of existence or something. Look, Altair, I just want you to tell it to me straight. You're lying to me. What if I told you the reason we don't see the hollow tree anymore is because it doesn't reach this place?
Listen to me.
Oh! How menacing. What if I told you we were in a different world entirely? That the world we're in now is some kind of sub-world anomaly. It's temporary and will likely only last for a season. So we're in a lost belt. Wonderful. I never thought I'd be in a lost belt again. Well, okay, maybe not again. I don't think I ever was in one. He drops the act. I see it in his posture. He adjusted himself and tried to make himself seem more approachable while acting as the guild leader. I know. Let's head back. However, without a feigned atmosphere about him, his cruel and regal nature bleeds through without him actively needing to try. Are you afraid of this world disappearing? Yeesh! I asked him out of sincerity, but he laughs at the question in a mocking way. He takes a moment to collect himself before his face slowly returns to its original state. Don't be ridiculous.
Listen to me.
Before anything else, I need something from you. Why should I trust you?
Very well.
Just how much of that book did you read? Altair's look-alike tests me. I want to try that again. I want to know your real name. Is it... Oh, wait. Let me try to scramble together a nobody name for Altair. This is gonna go south of the border, isn't it? You know what? Screw this. We're using a name generator. Never mind. I'll just do this myself. Let's see. Altair. Never mind, this exercise is going nowhere. Let's just go back. I want to know your real name! His eyes weigh the decision, and his eyes pass over me a few times. It's hard to know what he's thinking. Declined. I think you've enough context to make an educated guess. Context how?
Listen to me.
Before anything else, I need something from you. Why should I trust you?
Very well.
Just how much of that book did you read? Altair's look-alike tests me. Not very much, honestly. I was mostly skimming the chapter titles. So you saw it, then. Which part? Chapter 10, Return to the True Elysium. I saw that, yeah. The True Elysium is probably my home, isn't it? Where the real Altair is. Real? Oh boy. Wow, I screwed up. Well, crap. Maybe I shouldn't have phrased it like that. I can't meet his eyes for some stretch of time. Seeming to let what I'd said pass through, the stranger speaks once more.
Listen to me.
Dear Tenkaku, allow me to make things very clear to you. This book holds secrets that only you, as a resident of the other Elysium, can help come to fruition. Neither Elysium is any more real or less real than the other. Despite knowing that, you'd like to see the Tempest members again, wouldn't you? So again, he takes my wrist and pulls me closer. Oh no. Is it shanking time? His voice is low, and he whispers into my ear, one syllable plucked evenly after the other. And now is the part where I botch my ASMR. I need something from you. And in exchange, I will help you return to the true Elysium once you give it to me. Alright. Let's get out of there. That's enough. While it is true that I'm called the Demon King by rivaling lands, I can be quite benevolent should one know when to humble themselves and simply obey. You're Demon King Regis? Ragu? Oh, okay. I got the Ragu thing from Kobo, calling him Ragu so much. Sublime! So you've heard of me through him. I knew there had to be a tear in our worlds by how much more often we'd seen each other in our sleep lately. Well, him and his nightmares. I'm never kind to him. The sadistic smile that spreads across his lips instills a fear in me like that of a cornered animal. But I digress. Hey, my favorite line from my favorite Let's Player. Ooh, the stuffiness is getting me. Damn.
Listen to me.
You will do as I say. You don't have a choice. You will give me what I want. It's time to save. Alright, let's see. Flee, hit him. Alright, fuck it. Tiger drop! I don't accept orders from anyone undeserving of respect. Emblazoned by my anger, I threw the back of my hand at the side of his face. Yeah! I'm probably gonna die now. I feel it impact, and hear him grunt in pain. It's when he frees my wrist to catch where he's been struck that I know I'm able to make a run for it. All I know is that I'm in danger. I have to get out of here. I'd never guessed that this Regis had been real. I struggle out of his grip and bolt for the door as fast as I can, and the sound of my footsteps bounce all about the throne room walls. Man, that is the lame way to do it. Screw this. I'm gonna tiger drop. Okay. Well, it's a straight punch, but we'll just pretend it's a tiger drop, because I've been on a good roll with those lately. I whirl on my heels, and the sound of my footsteps bounce all about the throne room walls. Anywhere is safer than here. Man, I will say, Regis does a mean evil laugh. I can respect it. Guy does make a good villain. Anyways, behind me, I hear the Demon King laughing. His laughter cuts short abruptly when the door comes closer into view. True to his demon title, the king commands the attention of all of his servants. Enough of this! Guards, to the dungeon! Oh dear. I'm not sure what happened between then and now. At the mercy of the Demon King's servants, I can only guess that I was knocked out and dragged to the dungeons. It would make sense. The floor under me is wet, hard, and cold. I taste my own blood in my mouth. When I open my eyes, I see the Demon King through the bars watching me. He stares me down from a high place without compassion or care. The book from the library is in his hands. I think I catch a glimpse of a weapon on his hip. He gives a page in the book one last look over before throwing it away behind himself.
Listen to me.
I need the keys. The what? My voice croaks out, unrecognizable to my own ears. I try to pull myself up, but my body will hardly move at all. The guards must have really let me have it before. The Demon King's gaze falls to where I'm curled. The clicking of his footsteps draws closer to me. I don't crane up to look at him because my head is too heavy for my neck anymore, but I still feel him glaring through me. The heel of the Demon King's boot comes down on the center of my palm, crunching it beneath his weight. Now, acting in pain, I can definitely do. Tears blur my vision while I try to free my hand from under him. He chuckles at me when I do. Wait, this whole game's just playing as villains. Oh, baby, I am in business! Without remorse, the Demon King twists his heel further into my palm.
Very well.
We'll have it your way, Tenkaku. I'll play with you for as long... No, wait. I'll play with you as long as you'd like. After the tendons in my hand give out from underneath him with a shatter and a snap, the Demon King elegantly lifts his foot, as if he's done nothing out of the ordinary. Cruelty is as natural to him as breathing is. The barred iron door creaks from above me as I start to sob. The Demon King's figure casts a deep shadow over me when he lets himself into my dungeon cell. Taken from a labra, just outside through the bars, he tips a burning candle over where I lay on the ground. Scalding hot candle wax splatters across the side of my face and neck. I think I did sign up for horror. Let's go. I spasm on the floor and try curling into myself to protect myself. The Demon King is not amused with my reaction and drops the candlestick as indifferently as it's been lifted. The candle is snuffed out by his still bloody shoe heel.
Listen to me.
I'll say it again. I need the keys! Bruh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about! He's said it over and over, but I don't know what he means. What keys is he even referring to? Why does he think I have them? Liar. I'm not! My voice strains in a desperate way.
Very well.
You're quite stubborn. We're not finished here until you give the keys to me. My heart sinks into my stomach with dread as I see him draw the weapon from his hip. His blade's edge gleams blue, and he brings it down over my side. Blood erupts from the open wound as he pulls it across.
Listen to me.
The keys. The Demon King stabs the back of my arm with his weapon, his expression relaxed. As I roll to try and bat him off of me, I see that some of my blood has splashed on his cheek. Stop it! I need to get home! Oh my! I think I'm in for a treat. My head is spinning. Little more than a deposit on the floor. I muster all of my strength to try and crawl away from him. I need to get back to kill Tempest. Pain. I'm losing ability to understand what's happening. Is this torture? Am I dead yet? Well then. I think I just earned a bad ending. Wonderful. You have acquired one key. Ah, there you are. I think I see. Naruhodo. This is very replayable. You know, I was expecting that for another 2 hours. Let's see. Galleries. I see now. Okay, let's try something. I'm probably not gonna speak, but let's try something here. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Let's see if we can get the other one. Wonder what happens if I try to work with him. Uh-oh. Okay, I wonder, will fleeing actually change it? This is morbidly curious. Let's see. Excellent. That makes things
Listen
easy.
to me. Very well. Listen to me.
Ooh, shit. I think I hurt my throat doing all the pain grunts. Oh no. Shit, no, not the sniffles. God damn it.
Listen to me.
Okay, let's see what fleeing does. I want to wager it's the same, but maybe he'll let me off if I don't sock him in the face. I never again. I struggle out of his grip and bolt for the door as fast as I can. The sound of my footsteps. I think that's the same one. True to his demon title, the king commands the attention of his servants. This definitely feels the same.
Listen. Very well.
This does feel like the same.
Listen.
I need the keys. Oh, I see. Let's see here. I think we can go a new route. This better not affect anything. If I knew how to give them to you, I would. But I can't help you even if I wanted to. They're like spiritual or something. They're not physical keys. I'm not. Oh no.
Very well.
We're not. Oh man.
Listen.
I think I'm just gonna die. Well, that didn't change Jack Mungo's. Let's try this again. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Ah, damn it. Oops. Didn't mean to save there. What if I say that other line? Okay, one more time. Before I, move on to the next story. Because I have no bloody idea what I'm doing here. It's skipping time. Let's see. Apparently Fleeing had a new dialogue. Okay, let's see. What if I told him I'd rather die? I'd rather die than give you the keys. I went through a lot for them. Kick me around all you want. You'd never understand what I went through for them.
Oh.
So you admit you have them then? I don't know what they're for yet, but I'll never give them to you. Is that a challenge?
Very well.
We're not. Oh.
Listen to me.
Okay, so I still die. Alright. Okay then. So it is a time loop. Okay. Damn, part of me is dying outside of this. Gosh darn it. I hate everything. Alright. Let's try... Okay, we've already tried Regis. Let's see. Save the best for last. Or until next time. I don't know. But let's see. Will I still die? Probably. But let's find out. Okay, you know what? Let's try Haka. This can't get any worse. Took you long enough to return, human. It's been nearly the entire day.
Huh?
And for a moment there, I suspected you attempted escaping your service to me. The offerings you brought back from this place called Supermarket better be the finest in the land. What am I doing? Forget it. Do I insult my employer? Probably, let's go. You're a brat.
Huh?
My work spark his ire. I sense no one's ever held their own against him. I sacrificed a lot of time and effort to get you these ingredients. I could trudge all the way back down the mountain and bring them back to the farmers.
Huh?
Could you now? You'd best avoid such boorish language when speaking to me. Know your place, mortal! Otherwise, you will regret this display of insolence. He speaks down to me. From what I've seen so far, it must just be a part of how he communicates with the mortal realm. He isn't human after all. He's a demon. A crow one, at that. Locally referred to as a karasu. What I see before me now is a karasu demon that I'd accidentally summoned when I landed in a parallel world. How it happened is a little embarrassing. But essentially, I wound up bleeding on a statue in another Xenokuni-like place, and had met a Benzoin Haka lookalike there. The demon in front of me doesn't know who Haka is. He's never heard of him. I unfortunately haven't until now either. Boy, I've got a lot of homework to do after all this, huh? Even after I tried explaining Guild Tempest and Haka's role as an exorcist, I'd been dismissed. Oh wait, I do remember something about Haka. Right, he did tell a story about something about... What do they call those shoes that Mexican moms throw at you? Damn, my memory's drawing blank. Oh right, he also does metal. Darn. I'll have to admit, as far as Tempest goes, if I really wanted to watch one, I don't know, they'd probably have to have a similar gaming taste to Bicho. That's a pretty guaranteed way to get me to watch someone. It's like, if you like Souls-likes, Metroidvanias, and all this other stuff, I'm all game. And if you actually use Tiger Drop and stuff in Yakuza, well, damn. All my respects right there. But, that's me. I actually watch it for the gameplay. Which is kind of bad, but, well, I'm going loopy. Let's continue. It's always like that with this Karasu demon. What's worse is that maybe I'm getting used to it. Well, rather than me, the Karasu demon is interested in the groceries hanging from my elbow. Plastic rustles when I set the bags down on the living room table. I'd gotten him an assortment of fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, and dairy products. What had been weird about the farmer's market is that they accepted the same currency as back in my home world. Convenient. What do you think? He leans forward to peek into the bag, but his expression doesn't change. Prepare them for me. Huh? Aren't they fine how they are? The fruit and the vegetables should be fresh.
Do tell me.
How many raw food offerings from my worshipper do you think I've tried in my years of existence? Okay, I can't blame the man there. I too would probably like a good hearty stew or something out of all this. These, as they are, bring little value. There's no flavor I haven't tried, and there's not even any crab here. Do you like crab? Ha! It's the best food there is! Does Hakka actually like crabs? Why am I asking these questions? I'm thinking too hard. There's simply nothing in the physical realm that could ever compare. I don't know, I'd challenge you with a hamburger, my guy. But, that's pretty subjective. Salisbury steak is my go-to. People like Salisbury steaks? Oh man, I've only had the bad TV dinner once. I've never actually had a good Salisbury steak. If we're putting meals up to the test, crab is my favorite food by far. But it's been some time since I've had any. Humans are so uncreative. And by that, I mean I will die if I eat another apple. Do not feed me an apple. Do you understand? Got it. Wait, why am I playing along? That's a good question, me. Why am I playing along with all this? There's something more important I should tell him. You asked me to prepare some food, but...
Do tell me.
But what? I feel like you should know that I'm not a very good cook. Weirdly enough, maybe Hakka, the one this demon looks like, had enjoyed cooking the most? Oh, right, Hakka does do cooking streams. I forgot what he cooked, though. Then you'd best learn in one sitting? You're I almost said pathetic. What the... Oh my... My mind is so... dying. Your pathetic mortal struggles do not interest me. I just want to feast, human. It's been years since I've been summoned, and my physical manifestation is hungry. Okay, as long as you're not gonna be too hard on me for anything. Fearful of your own incompetence? Fine. If I find myself fond of the taste, then I will not complain. There is a kitchen attached to this living room. I've used my magic so that the stove there should work. This seems weirdly more peaceful than Regis. What the flying heck? Looks like I'm being sent away. I take the ingredients back with me and hope that I can remember how to make food. Damn. I should have pulled the... I should have pulled the Skinner. Got him some steamed crabs. I mean hams. Never mind. The kitchen is dark, and signs of neglect show on the surfaces of its supplies all around. Dust, cobwebs everywhere. I guess we are going to make him food. I don't know. I just got murdered in the last iteration. Maybe this time I won't die. Is this space really okay for preparing anything? Probably not. I check the stove, and surely enough, the gas sparks and ignites a fire. Looks like the Karasu demon had meant what he said. Before cooking anything, it takes some cleaning and washing before things seem safe to use. Eventually, once it's all acceptable and sanitary. Then I return to the kitchen, and I think of what to make the Karasu demon. Oh, not like this. Oh no! Alright, so what do we make Hakka? A strawberry cake? A Salisbury steak? Or a grilled cheese sandwich? I'm leaning number 3. Damn, I'm really leaning number 3, cause it's been months. Okay, number 3 it is. Let's make him a grilled cheese sandwich. Simple is best. After all, it's hard to screw up a grilled cheese sandwich. Damn, this is reminding me of the one Kenji Lopez made with chorizo. It won't take me long to get it to him either. I set aside the ingredients needed and start up the stove. Please don't tell me I fuck up a frickin' grilled cheese. In little time at all, the sandwiches are ready. I used a little too much butter on the bread, so maybe his hands will get oily. But then again, when is there ever too much butter, friggin' men? Oh, okay, to be fair, there is such thing as too much butter. I don't know if anyone's ever had deep fried butter, but holy cow, that's a lot of butter. They're messy, but isn't that the point? Actually, you know what? I'll eat these ones. Bruh. No! Yep, well, I'm dead. I'll eat these ones and make him another set.
Do tell me.
Did you eat my food? How is it that I'm immediately caught the moment I come out into the room? You're a slave to your appetite, and you disgust me. Anyway, let me have it. Put the plate down. Obediently, I lower the plate in front of the Karasu demon. He leans forward to look it over, sniffing at the bread. I stay quiet all the while, holding my breath. You know, I didn't expect Gordon Ramsay in hell when I played this game, but here we are. What will happen to me if he doesn't like it? Cut it! Huh? Cut the offering into pieces. It's too messy, and I don't want it under my talons. Right. Could his talons actually pick up a whole sandwich? Probably. Wow, what a diva! I slide the plate closer to myself and cut the sandwich into bite-sized pieces for him. He watches me suspiciously, as if he thinks I may steal his food. That's fair, though. I kind of already did. Once the sandwich has been cut, he straightens in his seat and samples the sandwich with a fork. Bro, what? Now I'm just insulted. That's not how you eat sandwiches, not unless it's open face. Come on! You gotta go for the jugular.
What's this?
This is what you stole from me? Uh-oh. He doesn't sound happy. It's a popular snack food. You really don't like it? It's befitting for someone as slovenly as yourself. But to my exquisite palate, it's simply not enough. Okay, you know what? Let's try the Salisbury steak. I can't go wrong with my own favorite food, can I? Shoulda make a steak Diane. That would have done it. I wonder what a good Salisbury actually tastes like. I've only had the crappy ones. It takes me a bit to figure out where to start. Reverse engineering the recipe. I'll need to make some patties, gravies, and mashed potatoes. Okay! I got this. I'll be okay. Surely. Well, here goes nothing. Sometime later, I pull together an attempt at Salisbury steak. The patties are overcooked and probably dry, but it's fine. That's what gravy is for. At least I'm not undercooking the meat and giving people salmonella like the Guild Gladiator. Am I right? After trying to convince myself that I did an acceptable job, I bring the meal out to the table in the living room. Slow as always, I see, human. Without responding, I place the Salisbury steak in front of him on the table, but he looks unimpressed. Majorly so. Hey, what the heck? I worked so hard on these. He could at least pretend to be a little grateful or appreciative. This is my favorite meal. I tell him this in an attempt to defend my decision. With a sigh, he prods one of the patties with the prongs of the fork I bought him. The patties betray me in an instant. I guess I hadn't used enough breadcrumbs or eggs or something, because they crumble into little crusty meat bits under pressure. Wait, Hakka's actually bad at cooking? I thought he was good at cooking. Wait, what? And he looks at me. He just looks at me. You can't dismiss it so easily. Oh, you as a I see. I was gonna say, I remember Hakka being actually decent at cooking. I insist. Hearing me out for a change, the Karasu demon takes a couple of bites, smearing the broken patties around in gravy. The fuck are these sounds, man? Good? I just want this to work.
What's this?
It's terrible. I don't taste anything. Okay, let's see how we do when we make a cake. Hakka had liked strawberries, and I have some here in my stash of ingredients. There are plenty of members in the guild with a fondness for sweets, so it's not unlikely that even a Karasu demon might have a soft spot for desserts. How about making him some strawberry cake? Even if it sucks, it'll be at least cute enough to hopefully invoke a sense. Bruh, that's not how this works! Strawberry cake it is! I prepare it one bit at a time. And this is gonna be my, I guess we're just gonna go with this. And just like that, I manage. It looks really good, actually. I might have discovered baking as a hidden talent. It's a bit sad I have no way of photographing this cake before he eats it. But at least I'm confident now that there's no way he'll hate it. It's a perfect specimen of a cake. I carefully collect the cake and bring it out to the living room for the Karasu demon. Ta-da! Look what I brought you. Oh? Well, it looks the way it should. The Karasu demon carefully angles his head as he observes the cake. However, try as he might, he'll never find a flaw. Finally, I deserve a trophy or blue ribbon or something for making him such a beautiful strawberry cake. We'll see. Is he determined not to like it? I don't know. I see him wield his fork and turn it to the side so the edge can slice off a bite-sized piece. He places a bite of cake in his mouth and then swallows. Did you like it? He takes another bite, as if the first one hadn't been enough to decide. Still no answer. He just keeps eating and eating. I think it's safe to say he likes this offering. Before long, he's eaten the entire cake by himself, without even extending an invitation to share. He drops his fork on his empty plate. It wasn't terrible! Congratulations! Woohoo! I'm too enthusiastic, holy crap. A victory for me! Fuck yeah! I baked Hakka, not shit cake. Damn, I'm good. But I'm still hungry. Still hungry after eating an entire cake by himself? Why is he in such a hurry to make sure I don't stay happy? There aren't enough ingredients left over for me to make another whole cake. Then make something else. I'm still hungry, I said. Yeesh! I collect the empty plate. Damn. Wait, am I just gonna run through all three? I am just gonna run through all three. Slow as always, I see, human. Without responding, I place the Salisbury steak in front of him on the table. But he looks unimpressed. Majorly so. Hey, what the heck? I worked so hard on these. He could at least pretend to be a little grateful or appreciative. This is my favorite meal. I tell him this in an attempt to defend my decision. With a sigh, he prods at one of the patties with the prong of the fork I bought him. The patties betray me in an instant. I guess I hadn't used enough breadcrumbs or eggs or something, because they crumble into little crusty meat bits under pressure. And he looks at me. He just looks at me. You can't dismiss it so easily. It might taste good. I insist. Hearing me out for a change, the Karasu demon takes a couple of bites, smearing the broken patties around in gravy. Did they record Haka eating? I really gotta know the behind the scenes of this game. Did they really record the man eating some noodles or something? Cause that definitely sounds like that sounds like him slurping some ramen right there. That or he's a vacuum. In which case I'd be kinda surprised, because that's what people tell me when I eat food. Sorry. Sniffles. Hold on. Okay. I just want this to work.
What's this?
It's terrible. I don't taste anything.
Do tell me.
Did you even attempt to season? Come to think of it. I forgot that part. No! How did you forget the salt and pepper? Damn it, it's so basic. Don't ask me how. I'll try something else. Give me a second. I collect the failed dish. Man, this is making me wanna... Or they made someone else eat. No, I think this one... All of the Tempest members have voice clips. I could definitely hear their voices in a lot of these clips. I will say, this is certainly a strange turn of events. Because, previously, Altair fucking murdered me. And now Haka is asking for Master Chef food. I don't even know anymore. Damn, he knows.
Do tell me. What's this?
This is what you stole from me? Uh-oh. He doesn't sound happy. It's a popular snack food. You really don't like it? It's befitting for someone as slovenly as yourself. But to my exquisite palate, it's simply not enough. This shouldn't qualify as a meal. Why does he hate it so much? It's not even bad. It's just a weird grilled cheese sandwich hater. I'm gonna have to agree with the player here. This guy is a weird grilled cheese hater. What's wrong with this man? Take it. I'll eat it in front of him then, bruh. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, that's enough. I don't care what snooty demon thinks about grilled cheese sandwiches. Good food is good food. Damn right. I take the plate away.
Do tell me.
There's nothing left, is there? There are still some supplies left. You disappointed me. What? How? Had he not devoured my entire cake by himself? Your offerings are not good enough for me. And yet you dared summon me? Oh no. I think we're just gonna die either way, but you know what? You ate my cake! How could you say that I disappointed you? You offended me when you bought the other two out.
Huh?
Did I not tell you I was still hungry and that I had every intention of feasting? Since when did this situation become about appeasing you? Well, we're dead. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next lifetime. You can't be serious! I am serious. Why do you think you can boss me around like a servant or something?
Huh?
Because you are a lower being, human! It is the natural order of things for you to worship me. I have been patient enough towards your insolence. The demon rises from his chair, and his wings beat down once around him. The gust of air sends the remaining dishes flying from the table. Then he does it again. The second gust is much more powerful, and sends me flying back until I hit the wall behind me. I slid down the wall until I'm down on the tatami. Haka's doppelganger comes closer to me.
Do tell me.
Did you ever think to know your place? Of course appeasing me should be your utmost priority. Because you summoned me here. He sweeps a leg up and kicks me in the face with his shoe. I see stars when it makes contact and stays there.
Do tell me.
Do you understand now? I don't care about that. No, wait. Okay, you know what? Let's double down. Just like the one I ate from KFC months ago. I don't care about that. What I'm saying may very well land me further in trouble with him. But I can't allow him to keep looking down on humans. It doesn't matter, because I deserve respect just as much as you do. Oh, we're screwed. The Karasu demon digs his shoe deeper into the side of my face. He leers me down before he kicks again at it to shove himself further away. There's a scowl stuck on his face. I know I'm setting myself up for disaster, but I can't back down now. Come on, kid, just tiger drop this guy. Not like this. Very well, then. In that case, allow me to show you your place in this world! The Karasu demon reaches for my hair and sinks his claw into my scalp when he lifts my head. I squeak in pain as they break my skin, and blood drips down the sides of my face. I squirm under his grasp before he throws me back on the ground with another sadistic laugh. Human! Beg for forgiveness, and I'll reconsider your punishment. I'm too disoriented to respond. I sit up from where I've been flung aside and slowly try to recollect myself. Did something happen? Everything abruptly goes still. I look up and see that the Karasi demon is licking the blood from his nails. Jeez, he is a DBD killer. He's doing that, and then... delicious! What? I found it! I finally found it! You were useful to me after all! Oh my! Well then... I guess Haka's a cannibal. You're so delicious. Ha! I can't believe I didn't think of this before. As he claws past my skin and chews on whatever he can rake from under it, I don't feel any pain. Why? Is it just so painful that I don't feel anything anymore? The body is a strange thing. I watch as the Karasu demon helps himself to my innards, pulling my organs out from beneath my ribs like I'm a piñata full of candy. My blood stains his teeth. He gets little, stringy pieces of meat caught in them every now and then. I close my eyes when I see him start slurping down on another piece of me. Maybe that's my liver? A kidney or something. I don't know. I can't take this seriously with this frickin' ramen slurping sound, okay? I'm trying. I'm really trying here. My new favorite food. I'm going to eat an entire village. I'm going to feast. That's a very good question. What have I summoned into this world? That is also a very good question. You have acquired 2 keys. Wonderful. Well, okay, that went, well, not very good. Oh wait, let's see the alternative result. I think I'm about to get eaten anyways. Yep, never mind. Alright, that's enough of staring at Haka's bloody visage. Let's move on to another round. Wait, am I really gonna finish this in one shot? This can't be real. This is a shorter visual novel than I Oh wait, no, I have a special idea for Flayon. Alright, but we're not doing Flayon just yet. Okay, so we died to Regis, we died to Haka. Let's see. Okay, I can get an idea of how Axel will kill us, and Battle. I am not sure how Flay and Shinri will do it. So, I don't know. Let's play some more Jigsaw. I think I need to get 6 keys, and then I can do whatever. Don't get cold feet on me now. I told you what you need to do, remember? We'll head into the Demon King's castle and take back the flame shard he'd gotten locked away in the throne room. You say like it's going to be easy. Isn't the castle highly protected?
Well now.
The guards aren't the part I need help with. I'm more than capable of handling his whole army by myself. Not to mention my elemental advantage. The exiled prince dismisses my concern with a flippant lift of his shoulders. After being attacked in a land called the Fire Plane by a horde of other devils, he'd eventually come to my rescue. It's been days since I passed through that door in the abyss. I'd immediately noticed his striking visual similarity to God damn it. Axel Sirius, the guild's gladiator, but when I'd asked him about it, he just laughed at me. With a heap of devil bodies lying unconscious at his feet, he'd offered to help me get home at the cost of a favor. The exiled prince is laid back, relaxed, and unsettlingly cunning. He's the type of person who seems open, but actually keeps many secrets. But I still owe him my life. And besides, it's not like I have any other options. If the other two were to go by, yeah, you kinda don't, bud. Right now, we're in the Ice Plane, a rival kingdom that's ruled by someone called the Demon King. The exiled prince told me he has a bone to pick with him. Things are getting boring for all of us around here. His commentary snaps me from my thoughts. You mean for the people? I mean for everyone in every kingdom, even the people who live here. In the ice plane. What's a little chaos? Oh, did someone say chaos?
Chaos.
Okay, that's enough. If you ask me, even the Demon King would be happy for a challenge. It gives him the opportunity to bare his fangs in play. So, what do you say? I hesitate to respond. I owe this man my life, but I still don't feel the best about being here. It's impossible to feel comfortable getting caught up in some other world's conflicts without any context. The exiled prince recognizes it for what it is.
You know?
This is the only way for you to get back to the world you come from, Tenkaku. And I suppose you're good looking enough to keep around my castle, but weren't you worried about getting back to those Tempest people you mentioned? If you humor me, I'll handle the scary parts. Hey, I kinda like this guy. I'm probably gonna be screwed over very soon. What does the shard look like? Okay, well, what does the shard look like? It's a huge, bright red rock.
You know?
Not too different than the kinds you see in museums. And maybe about the size of a human brain? That's a very specific comparison. You can hold it in your hands like this. The exiled prince makes a cradling gesture with his hands, as if it'll help me visualize. It's a little weird, and he looks like he's holding an invisible body or something. Okay, sounds simple enough. Why me? Wait a second. If you're so strong, why do you need me to help you? Can't you just go in, take everyone out, and then get the shard back for yourself?
Huh?
If it were that simple, what use would you... How to put this?
Whatever.
The truth is, the flame shard has been cursed by the Demon King. Cursed? So he wants me to curse myself then? No way.
Well now.
Hold on there. Before you say anything, you're wrong. The curse only has effect on the residents of this world. And since you're not, can you really be sure? I doubt you have a way of knowing firsthand. If visitors from other worlds come in all the time, your kingdom would still be the strongest in the land, right? I'm only assuming from what he's told me so far. You're a good listener. It frustrates me that he doesn't seem even a little rattled by what I've said.
You know?
But if you want the only answer I have for you, it's because everything that's happened is part of a prophecy. You being here was prophesized hundreds of years ago, when the Fire Plane was still the strongest kingdom in Elysium. The prophecy foretold that there'd be a time where the Ice Plane would overtake our land, in which the Flame Shard would be returned to us by a mysterious visitor not belonging to this world. It's a cool story, isn't it? Not to mention that the fate of my kingdom seems to revolve around you.
You know?
If you ask me, you should be flattered. You're the answer to saving this land from the Ice Plane's corruption. Surely you must feel even a little important after hearing all that. Why do you need it? Does it do something special?
Well now.
It returns full power and life to the Fire Plane. You probably noticed that the devils who attacked you when you first got here were incapable of speech or understanding. I do remember that. The devils were humanoid, but hadn't responded or listened to me. They'd been intent on swarming and attacking.
You know?
As long as the flame shard is missing from our kingdom, the devils are doomed to live like that. Without thought, incapable of understanding their surroundings. But you weren't affected. How am I not surprised that you're so skeptical? It doesn't affect me because I'm a royal. The flame is an artifact of my bloodline. That makes sense. But definitely not as much sense as I'd like it to. So, after you return power and life to the fire plane, you'll be able to return me to my homeworld.
Yeah?
Right, because then, me and my devils will return to our usual magical potential. Devils tear through realms all the time. It's a piece of cake for us. Anyways, let's not beat around the bush. It seems more promising than roaming the world aimlessly and making an enemy out of the Fire Plane's ruler. What other leads do I have? Reluctantly giving him a nod, I follow the exiled prince into the castle. The exiled prince hadn't lied about his battle prowess. Fearless and without care, he'd taken out one guard after another. In a devastating combination of fire magic and physical combat, he'd proved himself a force of nature. He really hadn't need my help when it came to a fight. Why do I feel disappointed? Maybe deep down, I'd wanted to help more. Or had I wanted to swing my fist too?
Oh, nice.
Exciting! See?
Well now.
This way, we're almost there. With the exiled prince wiping out the entire castle in the Demon King's absence, there is no one left to interfere. The flame shard is now in plain sight behind the throne, protected by the sigils that float around it. Is it true that only I can touch it and walk away unscathed? Am I going to get betrayed? Most likely! Let's find out. If so, I'm only moments away from securing my way home. If I I turn back and look at the exiled prince as he approaches behind me, smirking and wiping the blood from his knuckles.
Well now.
I expected a bit more fun than that. But I suppose it's always been the king himself who'd put up the most fight. My eyes are drawn back to the flame shard. Even without the prince egging me on, something inside me urges me to take it from its place. Maybe it really had been fate for me to take it. I'll do it! It takes me a moment to swallow my fear, but I trust my intuition. I anticipate the worst. I wince and anticipate that I'll be burned, but to my surprise, my fingers slip through the sigils. I clasp the flame shard in my hand. Though I'm not looking at him, I can feel the exiled prince's excitement bubble up behind me. See, now, that wasn't so bad. I withdraw the shard and pull it to my chest. In the very same moment, the icy castle seems to thaw all around us.
Oh, nice.
Ah, that's our cue. We should be getting back to the fire plane. What's happening? No time for that. Let's go. The floor begins to shake beneath our feet, and I stumble right. Whatever is going on is dangerous. And a little exciting. What's this feeling? As the prince and I make our escape from the ice plane castle, I feel the warmth of the flame shard spread as if it's flushing through my veins. As if the ice plane's impending demise is. As if the shaking of its very foundation is a little fun to see. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, actually. Yeah, it is. I don't understand why I think so. We reach the fire plane, back in the safety of the prince's castle. Time finally seems to catch up to us. After taking the flame shard back to its place, hidden deep in the dungeons, the exiled prince returns to my side with a big smile on his face.
Oh, nice.
Home sweet home. And with that, everything is almost back in order. The kingdom was starting to crumble. Is that right? I need to confirm. Something like that. More important than that, it's reverting to its original state. It was part of the fire plane before the Demon King took over. Just have to wait for now, see what the Demon King does. What was it like before? I couldn't help but be curious. I want to know more about why he's so set on getting back at the Demon King. It was a lot more fun compared to what it's like now. My old man was the last king of the fire plane before the Demon King offed him. His father was murdered? I could see why he'd hold a grudge. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Huh?
Oh, right. Humans think that sort of thing's sad. He raised you, didn't he? Nothing like that. To be honest, I was kinda happy when he died. How can he admit something like that so openly? I feel myself frowning.
You know?
What? It's the truth. More room for me to have fun that way. Don't act like it's such a bad thing. I don't even know how to reply. So this is really how a devil prince thinks. My exhaustion is beginning to catch up with me. But I can't let him forget about our deal. Now that it's over, we should rest up for the night. Go ahead, make yourself comfortable. I stand my ground. I'm not staying any longer than I have to. Tomorrow, we're going to use the flame shard to get me back to my world. Understood?
Sure, okay.
No need to be tense about it. I'm a man of my word. You should scurry off now. It's been a long night,
You know?
But I guess we could make it even longer, if you're stubborn and want to. How do you feel about sharing with others? What? Sharing with others? You? What? No, don't make it weird. I'm going to bed. I can't believe this. Suit yourself. Good night. And with that, I make a hasty exit. After winding down when I lay in bed, I keep thinking about the ice plane. What happens to it from here? Should I have helped? Oh, whatever. What happens in this world is none of my business, because I'm not a part of it. I just need to get back to the guild.
Well now.
And now that Tenkaku's out of my hair, the flame shard is all mine. Too easy. Time to take it all back. Wonderful! We're gonna get murdered. I'm up bright and early that morning. I search the castle premises for the exiled prince, but can't find him anywhere. Well, we're gonna die. My gut tells me maybe I should check on the flame shard. After descending down to the dungeons where I remember he placed the shard. What? Where'd it go? It's gone. Was it stolen, or did he take it somewhere else? The former makes the most sense. Maybe an enemy had infiltrated overnight and he'd left to chase them down? I need to find him. There's a chance he's outside somewhere. Wasting no time, I make my way out. But he isn't here. What am I supposed to do? I leave the castle. The streets are littered with devils invigorated by the return of the flame shard. Their nature is still volatile, but at least they're capable of understanding me now. What had the prince What the exiled prince had told me seems to be right. Hopefully things are okay. With the flame shard stolen from the ice plane, just what kind of future remains for this world? I try not to worry too much about it. I also try not to feel too responsible. After a full day of searching for him, I find the exiled prince emerging from an underground stairwell. Behind him, some music is leaking through the cracks of what seems like a club or a bar door. Where were you? And does he even know the shard is missing? The flame shard is missing.
Sure, okay.
See ya. No, it isn't. It's missing from the dungeon. I checked while I was looking all over for you. Did you forget what you promised? You're supposed to open the realm to send me home today.
Yeah?
Ah, that's all he has to say for himself? About that. I lied to you. Figures. My world goes still. He what? I don't want to believe him. Now it's not the time to play around.
You know?
No one here has that kind of power, not even me. Actually, I'm pretty surprised. You went along with everything I said so easily. Because he helped me. Because I thought he'd take me home. You think I'd really care about whether or not you got home?
You know?
You should be more on your toes. This isn't my fault. I'm not stupid. No, it was pretty friggin' dumb of you to believe him, just saying. Devils like me take advantage of that naivete. It's nothing personal, kid. Just part of our nature. It's personal. You owe me. You made a deal. Once he reaches me, I shove him back into a web fence that lines the street. He's so unbothered all of the time. I just want to break his face. It'd be fun to break his face. I raise hell and attack him. Oh boy. Yep, and this is what gets me killed, isn't it? I clobber him with my fist, even as I hear him chuckle at me all the way. There's no way it doesn't hurt. Even if he's acting unfazed, I know my own I want to hurt him. I want him to pay for deceiving me. What was the point of all this? He just wanted to use me? I hate you! Take me back to Tempest! Take me back or give me the flame shard back! Oh no. Oh no, this is not a good face. This is definitely a face of, yeah, I'm probably gonna burn. As I throw my arm at him, he catches my wrist and pulls it to his chest. From beneath, I feel heat surging through my body. It's the same way it felt when No, don't tell me. The flame shard's right here, Tenkaku. Right back where it belongs. He squeezes me gently. The warmth of the flame shard pulses with the rhythm of his heartbeat. So he has one. I don't know what it means. What does this mean for me? Death, my bud. My body is shaking. His blue eyes rake over my expression, and his head inclines as if drinking in the sight of me. And I think you're right where you belong too. I didn't force you to do anything. I saw it in your eyes. You're just like me now. I don't know what you mean. The prince runs his tongue over his teeth carefully. It was exciting. You liked seeing the ice plane start to crumble. It's okay to say it, because we're the same now. You touched the flame shard, and now you're a devil just like us. My fingers curl against the fabric of his jacket. What's your name? It's Sirius. That name is familiar and foreign to me at the same time. I didn't think you'd tell me. I told you because you're a devil now. And more importantly, you're my new partner in crime. Ah, the sounds of screams. How beautiful the other Elysium had been that evening. On its last evening standing, As Prince Sirius and I watched our world burn to a crisp, we reveled in the chaos together. And at that moment, I knew I'd found a new home for myself. I'd start a new one. A world far more beautiful than what I had before. Whoa! Well. That's a twist. I thought he was gonna kill me. I didn't know I'd actually kill things with him. Okay. I know that part of me wants to bungle through one more, but alright, so where did I stop this one at? I wanted to go for 2 hours, but I think I'm gonna need a moment with all the sniffles and what have ya. So I think it's time to stop for now, due to health conditions and all. Not too bad. I will say, I think out of the 3 I've done today, Axel's route is definitely my favorite one so far. At least I don't frickin' die. That is all I need. Alright, that's enough. I'll see you guys in a little bit for Andy and Lele. Till then, take care. My health is dying.